Hi, my friends. How are you doing in this month of love? Are you taking good care of yourself? In today's video, I'm going to give you some health tips that have become really, really good in my own health journey. And maybe you can get some ideas too. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know I'm going to be 75 this year, and I just say it because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my wonderful friends, all my dear sweet subscribers that take the time to watch my videos and comment. Oh, it just really touches my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you want to consider doing so. Every month I have a different theme, and then I do decor and tablescapes and tiered trays and paper crafts all around that theme. And then I have a couple projects every month, and you can join me along in getting some stuff done around your own home. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about my health journey. Now, I've done a couple of these before, so a lot of you know that I was a previous type 2 diabetic. And by the way, I am not a nutritional expert. I am not a doctor, and I'm not giving advice here. I'm just going to share with you some of the things that have really helped me, I think, look and feel better at almost 75 years old. So stay till the end, because I'm actually going to show you some of the treats I allow myself to have, some of the things I eat on a regular basis, and supplements I take. So I'm going to show you that at the very end. And so most of you know I was a type 2 diabetic. I reversed it in 2 weeks, and that was eating a ketogenic diet. Now, if you don't know what that is or are interested, the two people I really say to go to is Dr. Berg, that's a B-E-R-G, Eric is his first name, and Dr. Westman. Are both good proponents of a ketogenic diet. And basically what that is, it is going to be cutting out sugar and most carbs, most starch, and you're going to be eating protein and vegetables, a little bit of fruit, and healthy fats. So unfortunately, no potatoes or rice or cakes or cookies, but I do have a way to get around that, and I'll show you at the very end. But Dr. Berg and Dr. Westman are both very, very good experts at that. And I'll tell you what I eat in the whole thing. No sugar at all. I do use sugar substitutes. Very low carbohydrates. I have 2 meals a day, and I drink electrolytes, and then I'll eat when I'm done with this. But I drink electrolytes, and I'm going to show you I do tea, a very watered down tea with electrolyte powder and juice of a lemon. And I drink that all morning until I eat at around 3 o'clock. And then I have a dinner. So I recommend having one ingredient products as much as you can. So I eat beef, chicken, and that's one thing. It doesn't have a bunch of additives to it. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I eat a lot of arugula, and that's one ingredient. So anything that doesn't come in a box is pretty much going to be a one ingredient thing, but no seed oils. You know, I saw a really interesting video the other day where they showed the ingredients from 20, 30 years ago and the ingredients in food now. So we're talking about maybe, let's say, mac and cheese, for example. They might have had a small little area years ago. Now it's like this. So you know the chemicals, all the poisons, all the stuff they're putting in our food, it's really making us sick. Well, I think that's very important, is to do your research and to be knowledgeable of these things, because the food from 20 years ago is not the same food it is now. It is scary almost when you read what's in it. But I don't do any seed oils at all. That's most of our salad dressings: soybean oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil, palm oil. All of those oils are so bad for you. They cause inflammation in your body. And I really truly think that inflammation leads to a lot of our diseases we have. So some of you I know are going, I can't give up pasta. I can't give up bread. You know, you can make keto bread. You can make keto pasta. You can make keto pizza if you want to go to that length. I'm too lazy, so I stick to very simple foods. I buy very little food for me. It's kind of hilarious, actually. You guys know I barbecue every Friday, and so I barbecue the chicken, the hamburger, the steak, whatever we're going to have for that week, and then I just heat it up all week long. I don't have to cook any meals. So here's what I eat. At around 3 o'clock, I do my brunch, and that's eggs cooked in butter, and then I either have no nitrate, clean as possible sausage or bacon with that. And then I do allow myself some tea and some sugar-free chocolate chips. I have very few, and I'm going to show you those at the very end. And then at dinner, I have a protein, a bunch of arugula, usually some cheese and a little onion on that, and some hot sauce. And that's what I eat almost every single night. I don't need recipes. I don't need beef stroganoff and spaghetti and meatballs and all this stuff. In fact, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So if you have to eat out, a lot of people go, well, I can't eat out. I eat out very rarely. And it's usually getting a hamburger protein style. And instead of fries, I have a salad. And I do treat myself to ranch dressing when I eat out very rarely. That's my little treat, even though that's got seed oils in it, you know. I think it's important to really monitor what you're eating on an everyday basis and make sure that's as healthy as possible. If I go to an Italian restaurant, how can I eat there? I can't eat pasta. I have meatballs and a little bit of sauce and a salad. So you can, or chicken, plain chicken breast with a salad. You can have this stuff and still eat out. You can eat breakfast out, eggs and bacon. And what I ask of you is to get knowledgeable about nutrition. In other words, what are carbs? What raises your blood sugar? What is healthy and not healthy to eat? I'll tell you one thing that's really bad for you are juices, fruit juice especially. Orange juice has so much sugar and it's so pasteurized and so refined. There's hardly any vitamins in it. That's like drinking pure sugar. I would really recommend not to drink sugar. If you have to have orange, eat an orange. I just think that's more important. You get fiber and a bunch of other stuff with it. Read the labels. Please read the labels. They have to put on there now if there's bioengineered food in it, bioengineered meat. Oh my gosh, it's getting to the point where you don't even know what you're eating anymore. And shift very slowly. I would first cut out sugar. I think that is the main thing you should do first. I would cut out the seed oils, the salad dressings. You're better off not even eating salad, or like I eat. I eat some arugula. You got to get a taste for it with some cheese and a little onion on it. And that's how I eat it. I don't even eat dressing anymore. But do something small, start, and then try to walk every day. I'm not going to get into exercise and stuff this video too much. If you're interested in that, let me know and I can do one. Now, I want to show you some of the things I eat and supplements I take on a regular basis. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so I want to show you some of the things I eat as little treats or every day, or some of my supplements I take. I first want to go to the chocolate back here. So after my brunch, I will have some chocolate chips, and I usually have a handful. Be careful with these. There's erythritol is the main sweetener. It's not good for you, but it also messes with your digestive tract, if you know what I mean. So, but this is, these are available at Walmart. This is Walmart's brand. They're about the same price. I kind of like these a little bit better. I find they don't bother me as much, but if you want chocolate, I hesitate to show this Chalk Zero. This is my favorite, but it's really hard to find. There's only one store that has it out here. It's Whole Foods, and I have to drive pretty far to go get it, but they're really good. Anyway, that's my chocolate for my chocolate fix. If I'm still hungry, sometimes I'll have some pistachios or a cheese stick. What do they call? A string cheese. This is my savior, and it says nacho cheese, by the way. These are Quest chips, and I love them. There's hardly any in there. It's probably about this much. But I get one of these every night after dinner because that was my downfall, crunchy, salty. And I just absolutely love these. And because I love Cheez-Its, what are the other ones? Cheetos, Doritos, all that stuff that's so bad for you. And this isn't the best. It's got 4 net grams, but it's got 10 grams of protein in it. It's not perfectly healthy, but at the same time, at least it keeps me on track. And that's the important thing, because I get one bag and I tend to, if I have a bag of something, I'm going to eat the whole darn thing. So this has saved me. I have that at night with a Zevia soda. I probably drink too much of this, but these are zero sugar sodas sweetened with stevia. It doesn't have a, I can't think of the name of the one that's in regular Pepsi, which I'm trying to give up Diet Pepsi. That's another thing. But anyway, it comes in all different flavors, and you can get an assortment cans, and there's no color in it. These are clear sodas and taste like grape, and they have lemon, strawberry, and all different kinds. So you might want to look at that. And they do have the assortment boxes at Walmart, but these you'd have to get at a grocery store or Sprouts. Anyway, I love that. So what do I drink during the day? Well, I make tea. I do some green tea, black tea, and then I throw in one of eucalyptus mint, and this one, which is immunity. It's elderberry. I put one of those in. So I just put it in a container and fill it. I do glass, by the way, glass containers. I'm trying to get everything out of plastic that I can. I don't store food in plastic anymore, only in glass. I only heat up things in glass. Very important, you guys, because the microplastics are getting into your body. We can't even stop it, but try to do what you can. So I only do glass, and I do a cold brew. So I put these bags in cold filtered water and just put it in the refrigerator. And within 20 minutes, it's done, okay? So I do that, and then I put in my electrolyte powder. Now, this is Dr. Berg's, and I buy it because it's very pure and it's very high in potassium. I really like that. And it's got some sweetener and tastes like lemonade. So it tastes really good. And I put that in with my tea, one little scoop, and that's what I drink all day. And it keeps my electrolytes up. In other words, it keeps all your minerals up so you don't get faint feeling or anything from not eating. I can go hours and hours without eating, really. That's kind of the key. And then I just wanted to show you my arugula. This is the only vegetable I basically eat is arugula. It's very important, you guys, to get a green that does not have a lot of oxalates in it. This is very low in oxalates, by the way. Nuts are high in oxalates. Raw spinach. Do not eat raw spinach salads. They're so high in oxalates, it causes a lot of inflammation. You can eat cooked spinach, but I used to eat big salads like that much of raw spinach. It is not good for you. And so if you're eating that and having joint pain or whatever, you might want to stop. But that's the most nutritious green you can eat. And it's very weird tasting, but I'm used to it. I have cheese and onion on it, so that's good for me. And then these are really not that good for you, but oh my God, these are so good. They taste like strawberry cake with icing. It's just unbelievable. But I try not to eat those too often. All right, here's my supplements. I take for omega-3 cod liver fish oil capsules. They're Dr. Berg's. I take magnesium glycinate, which is the best magnesium before I go to bed. It helps you sleep. Here's my multivitamin that I take, because you can't get all the nutrients anymore out of anything. Here's hair, skin, and nails, which I take. And then this is the most important vitamin I take, and this is a lot of vitamin D. D3, K2, immunity, bone health. You must take vitamin D3. This is the sunshine vitamin, especially you guys that are in the snow. You must take it. You must take it with K2. Here's why. D3 has a calcium effect, but it has to go to the right place. And K2 is the one that drives it into your bones. Okay, this is really important to take, especially if you take calcium, which I don't really agree with, taking large amounts of calcium, because a lot of times it gets in your blood and can cause problems. And this is just from my research that I've done, but D3, K2, really important, you guys, really important. Keeps you immunity, your bones, your health. It is one of the most important vitamins, but you can't just take this and then don't take, omega-3 and magnesium. Make sure you get enough magnesium and potassium. I get in here, and I take a multi also. All right, I hope that helps. I hope maybe you got some ideas, but I want you healthy. I want your best 2026 ever. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.